I grew up in New York City. 9/11 is very personal to me. So I watched it go up. I spent a lot of time at the Twin Towers with my friends. So I watched for 6 or 7 years as the Twin Towers went up. And in my office on 9/11, one of the enlisted men came in and turned my TV on after the first plane hit the North Tower. And I watched real time as the plane hit the South Tower. And although it took 6 to 7 years for those towers to go up, they went down in 102 minutes. And my life changed right after that. I mean, although I was involved as a special operations folk, after 9/11, it was on our shoulders. It was onto the special operations community and my little community as a Navy SEAL. And for the next 10 years, I spent every waking moment involved in counterterrorism and operations in support, defense of the homeland. Most of the students that we deal with and the young people going into national security right now were either not born by 9/11 or were so young that they really don't remember what happened in 9/11. But I think that there are a lot of motivating factors that drive young men and women to want to be involved in national security. You know, what these people grew up with were other threats, which is today's national security environment. Cyber threats, a resurgent in China, pandemic, artificial intelligence, North Korea with nuclear weapons, and many, many others that make them want to be involved in protecting the nation. But the other thing as well, I think that a lot of these young folks are looking for a purpose-driven life. It is an extremely dangerous world. And they've been so successful for the last 24 years, many people just wonder, well, nothing's happened. You know, what's the threat? And the threat is still real. The threats are multidimensional, and we need to have a diverse team to be able to deal with the threats of the future. Because the threats facing the United States now are much more diverse than they were in the past. And we need to have a dedicated and talented workforce that understands the threat and be able to get involved ahead of that and be able to divert the threat before it actually happens.